Hey everybody! Sorry, I was checking my messages. I generally wait about I generally wait about 7 seconds after the stream starts to start talking, just because I've seen that's when the Twitch actually starts recording. And in that 7 seconds, I saw that I got another message. Anyway, hi. We're gonna go ahead and continue. When we last left our heroes, Cloud and Aerith were wandering through the Sector 5 slums and doing good deeds and generally being dragged along by Aerith, doing cute things. Where are we going? Here we go. Budding Bodyguard. I did a lot of stuff on hard mode. I actually I actually got a little bit further in hard mode yesterday. I played a lot yesterday. I didn't stream, partially because yesterday was like a boycott strike against multiple companies. Amazon was one of them, and Amazon owns Twitch. So, also, I didn't get home until about midnight, so wasn't really going to stream it at midnight. So I did a bunch. Oh yeah. I did a bunch on hard mode. Most tellingly, what I did with
my lights have been on the fritz ever since that explosion knocked out the
what I did with
Sell 'em here. Shit, that wrench! It's priceless. The Sector 5 slums are
I can't fucking think while these fucking jabber asses are talking in my ear. One thing that I did was I did the, I guess, hard / post-game VR mission where you fight Bahamut. I don't think it's the hard version. I think it's just like leftover. I think you can do it in your normal playthrough. I originally tried to do it at a point in the story where I restarted, and I didn't have any teammates, and that's virtually impossible. And I thought that's how you had to do it, and I was just like, well, shit. I guess I have to. But I didn't realize that who you take with you in these VR missions is dependent on what your actual party at the time is. So yeah, and I ended up doing it here in the Sector 5 slums because I'm roughly at about the same place in my hard mode playthrough. And I did it I think on the second try, and the first try was just because I had forgotten to equip some revive materia. But other than that, it was easy. It was immediate. Just having one other person there, even if they don't do much of anything, makes everything so much easier.
Hey, you gotta be that merc. Keep it up, buddy.
What the fuck were we doing? Paying respects. Oh, right, okay. And that is Angel of the Slums. Okay, so we're gonna do paying respects first.
You won't stop telling us stories. Huh? I heard this.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
Looking for a new weapon?
Oh, I know you. You must be that mercenary.
Sure am, Charles
I have
Bronson.
a problem. It's the anniversary of my wife's death, and I wanted to visit her grave. But I can't because some creatures have turned the graveyard into their nest. Could you do me a favor and go there in my stead? She shouldn't be alone today.
It'll cost you.
That's fine, that's fine. The graveyard's right by the head of the river. But I heard they put a new gate in recently to replace the old broken one. Now that those creatures have moved in, I'm sure it's locked up tight.
Didn't we buy a graveyard key off Moggy? I think we did.
Yeah, so that's what that graveyard key that we bought was for. Also, I'm going to go over here and talk to, do this quest.
Oh.
Move out of my fucking way. I kind of hate running through these streets for a couple reasons. Number one, Unreal stuff just doesn't like loading textures. The Unreal Engine has had problems loading textures since the fucking early 360 days. There's a section in the first BioShock on 360. I don't know whether it's just my copy or what it is, but there's a section in the first BioShock on 360 where a small chunk of the level textures just straight up don't load up ever. Like, they don't load late, they just don't load. And Unreal has had this problem forever. And I can't fathom why it's not, like, priority one to get it fixed. I don't know. It must be like problem number one. I don't know. Oh, right.
Everyone's good, but sometimes.
You wouldn't happen to be a certain merc that's become the talk of the town?
Yep.
I'm Damon. Little more than a humble reporter with the Daily Buzz.
That rag? The one that's always printing awful rumors about the slums?
On the contrary, my dear. We strive to raise awareness of the plight of our undercity brethren. We seek a better future for everyone, rich and poor. Now then, my friends, I find myself in need of your exceptional services for a trifling matter. Are you familiar with the mysterious and notorious bandit known as the Angel of the Slums? She delivers written declarations to her victims, usually Shinra associates, before divesting them of their valuables.
Everyone knows her. Everything she steals, she gives to the poor and needy.
Yes, she's got a knack for public relations. Very popular down here as a result. Nevertheless, she is a criminal and a threat to the public order. I've made it my mission to unmask the villain, but the victims have been uncooperative and uncommunicative, to put it mildly. And now that my identity as a reporter has been exposed, my sources have all deserted me. Which brings me to you.
You
Work of the hour,
caught us
and
right
the
in the
man
middle
who'll
of
serve up my scoop.
some side questing. So, this Matthew Iglesias looking motherfucker, this Michael Tracy looking fail son, he wants us to snitch. Oh, you're about to get a treat. We're about to do a bunch of combat here. So this is one thing about games like this, that it's not really their fault. You're in for a treat, man. I hope you stay around for just a little bit so we can see so you can see some of the gameplay. Also, you may notice I have a fucking goofy nail bat on my back. That's not a standard weapon. We're gonna change that before too terribly long. Actually, let me see what. Okay, I don't have to use this special thing for very long. So we're supposed to ask around. We're supposed to ask around for who the Angel of the Slums is, and get a little bit of lore here. Like we can ask this guy.
What's that? The guardian angel of the slums? Come to think of it, a reporter came sniffing around asking about her. You his man? Huh. Even if I knew something, I wouldn't tell you. To folks around here, the angel is a hero. I ain't selling her out to Shinra.
Yeah. So, and then if you go over here, come on, Cloud. Hustle a little bit.
Why, hello! What is it? The guardian angel of the slums? Such a mysterious figure. Always talked about, but never seen by anyone.
The angel gets in and out without being noticed and always leaves a calling card. Maybe a magician.
No, it's no magic trick. It's genuine magic. Rumor has it that the angel is a witch.
If we're going by rumors, then I've heard that it's actually a monster in disguise.
Well, I could talk all day about the dozens of stories I've heard.
Yeah, so it's building up the...
How are you doing, dear?
Building up the legend of the Angel of the Slums is kind of this unknowable thing. So you're supposed to gather information by talking to everyone, but one thing that I've always thought is kind of funny, especially about open world games like this and RPGs, is that that's clearly the person you're supposed to talk to, because she's a unique model that's not used anywhere else. And developers can't really help that, but it's just kind of funny. It's very video gamey.
Good to see you again, Mireille.
Good to see you too, Aerith. I'd heard you found yourself a funny new friend.
Cloud, meet Mireille. She knows everything there is to know about the slums. Mireille, meet Cloud. He's a former soldier and super strong.
He looks useful enough. The kids have been talking about you. The defender of the secret hideout. And now the hero of the Leaf House is helping the Daily Buzz look for the angel of the slums.
I am?
I'm a lover of the whispered word. Not a secret, considering how chatty the Shinra mutts.
Soldier in this is
I'm
not...
looking into it for the report.
Is a special designation.
Doing it for myself.
Soldier is kind of like
Call it curiosity.
a special group of people,
could
not
it be
just like
fallen under the angel's spell
a normal
like so
soldier.
many others? Anyway, it so happens that I have some information.
Soldiers kind of
for
mean
you.
like
But I'll need a
super
moment
soldiers
before
that
I
are
can give it
enhanced
to
by
you. Why don't you wait with that
Mako.
reporter of yours?
which is this world's kind of magic shit. So yeah, let's get out of here. Cloud is an ex-soldier. He's a soldier first class, as he will very readily tell you. So we go over here and talk to this guy. I would not recommend waiting until playing this until it's. Well, I mean, you said you don't care, so you can, but they don't even know how many parts it's going to be, so you might be waiting an entire console generation, for all we know. You should just play. I understand that because I did that with the Half-Life episodes, and then Half-Life 3 never came out.
So, any news?
Have you tried talking to Mireille at all? She told us that she had some information to share.
Mireille, as in the Mireille? The town gossip? I chased her for days begging for info, but she wouldn't give up a single scrap. So how'd you get the old bird to talk?
This old bird had a change of heart, that's all.
Then quickly, before you have another, tell us, what do you know about the notorious Angel of the Slums? Has she struck again? Is that it?
I don't know anything about that, but I do know where her hideout is.
Her base of operations? Now that's a scoop! Where is it? Tell me!
Deep in the scrap, at Lookout Point. Hardly anyone goes out there these days.
Sorry.
It's the perfect place for a criminal to hole up.
Lookout Point. Got it! I'll check it out right now.
But before you go, I should warn you about this rumor I heard. About a terrible fiend that's claimed the Angel's hideout as its lair.
Oh!
Quite large, lots of teeth, always hungry. I don't know about you, but I'd not go anywhere near that thing.
Well...
Yeah, I guess you can skip the
a
PS5
good
too. Sure,
reporter
why not?
knows never to take foolish risks. Plan first, then act. That's every respectable journalist motto.
If it's a plan you're looking for, I'd say you have one right here. Wouldn't you?
So, my good mercenary, if I might impose upon you again, it would be lovely if you investigated Lookout Point for me.
Sure, whatever.
Did you know? This place is haunted.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel you there.
Sounds like you've made a real name for yourself.
Pretty much the only reason I have my PS4 right now is because one Christmas season I had a, or no, I'm sorry. The only reason I have my my Switch is I had a very, very good Christmas season once. So, all right. So first we're gonna go to this one, which is not the which is not the one that we just talked about. But it's on the way. So. I don't even remember what my materia setup is. Oh, that's right. It's early game, so it kind of doesn't fucking matter. Oh, I've had a cough. It's not the Rona. Don't worry about it. It's I've had a cough for a while. Yeah, we need lightning. Aerith especially needs lightning. She does not need wind. Do we have another lightning? We do have another lightning. Actually, let's... It's a cough that I caught a long time before this whole thing started. Elemental lightning. What do I get rid of? Magic up. With Cloud I could do. I need barrier. This is looking set. Just wait until the combat starts. There's kind of a lot of setup, but I'm just kind of anal about this kind of stuff. Deadly dodge. I'm gonna need to level that up. I don't want to, but I should. No. Is first strike? Yeah, let's do first strike is more useful. Fuck it. Lightning prayer. I really can't decide. Fuck. There's so much stuff that I want to level up. HP up. Fuck it. So she has cleansing and lightning. That's useful. Cloud has... Oh, nobody has healing. Shit. No, Aerith will have healing. There we go. Got it. Cool. Yes. Good. Done. Alright, assholes. Let's do this.
Man, come on. Go on.
Abilities, disorder. Boom! Come here. Here, buddy.
Try me.
Boom!
Stay back.
Come here.
Gotcha. I see you.
Batter run!
Go on. Just go away. I'll show you what I can do.
So, spells, Poisona, Isuna.
Yeah.
Bring it.
Go on.
Spells, no. Abilities. Sorcerer's Storm.
Hey, stop it!
Ah, you son of a bitch.
Bring it.
Kinda hurt.
Stop it. I demand that you stop.
I'd keep my distance if I were you. I'm just so tired.
Yeah, it's somewhat Mass Effect-y. It's very true. All right. Actually, I didn't think about that before. It very much is. Yeah. So antidote for. Eric.
You're
Here.
still doing okay, right?
Triple slash?
That'll do. Don't.
Uh-oh.
I'm coming.
Nope.
Yeah.
Spells. Thundara.
That it?
How shocking.
I don't think that's what they're weak to.
Get him.
Ah, shit.
Sorry, but
All right.
you handle it.
Okay, he doesn't have healing on him. Fuck. Boom!
Gotta
Uh-oh.
stay.
Well, Aerith can heal him.
Stay strong, okay?
Not looking good. Any time now.
Can't keep eyes.
Yeah, the animations are very well done. Come on. Come on, buddy. Come on, dude. Right here. Boom! Boom! Uh-oh. What do we got? Oh, I need to assess these guys. Whoops.
Let's do it right.
Yeah. Spell.
Don't
No.
close your.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Come on, you can do it.
It's going badly for me.
Gotta go
Ooh,
for it
staggered.
now.
Unfortunately, I need to use a fucking item. Or a spell to cure Cloud all the way. For me. Cure me.
Keep it up.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's bad. That's very bad.
I'm trying, but
Uh-oh.
Of all the times.
Items.
sure. However I can help.
Oh boy. Yeah, this is not going great for me. Not going great for me. It's not supposed to be that hard. Kind of fucked it up.
I'm here.
Nope. Just gonna run around. Just gonna run around. Okay. Spells. Man, I really miss that magnify materia. Boy, sure and howdy I do.
I'll take care of you.
Great. There we go.
Lend me your strength.
She'll use her limit break.
Let the wind caress you. I tried.
Cool, thanks, motherfucker. Everything they do knocks you out of things.
Don't close your... So tired.
Not going great for me. Not going great for me. This weapon really sucks, which is why it's so fucking hard. No, you know what? We're gonna start this battle over. We start this battle over. Can't deal with fucking. Can't deal with this nonsense. One thing I don't get about this, about game dev, they can explain it 1,000 times and I'll never get it, is loading the entire game from going from title screen to playing is relatively short. Hitting reset on that battle is at least 3 times as long, even though it's just resetting everything. So can't really do anything for Cloud here. Aerith. What are these things? Oh, I can't assess them because motherfucker. I think they're vulnerable to ice. I don't fucking know. Healing, cleansing, prayer, fat lot of good that did. Oh, right, okay. So one thing that I do want to do is we're going to replace this. I'll only have 1 star pendant. Well then. I guess I'll just become immune to slow, and she will become immune to poison. There we go. That should make this a little bit better. Now
that's just mean.
I gotta assess this motherfucker.
Let's do it right.
I don't want to. Yeah, ice.
Let's do this.
Fuck.
Anytime now.
Batter up!
Try me.
Ow.
Anytime now. Don't close your...
Okay, Cloud just went to sleep, but Aerith is mostly fine.
Here
so that's
goes.
Good. Spells. Blizzara. Go fuck yourself.
I'll put down ice.
Boom! Okay, that didn't do a whole hell of a lot. Cloud. Use an item, buddy.
Still in it.
Nope. Ow.
Steady.
Spells. No spell going on here.
Don't catch a cold.
That didn't do a whole lot of fucking damage. Cloud, let's get a barrier on you, buddy.
Bring it.
Tagging out.
Great.
Get that going. Abilities, disorder. Man, I wish I had more materia slots. Chakra would be really good right about now. Motherfucker! Well, I'm gonna have to use an item.
I'll take care of them.
Chit. Oh, motherfucker! I'm gonna do Cura on Cloud.
Go on. Can't keep eyes.
Great.
All right. Let's finish
Yeah,
this.
staggered. Abilities, disorder.
Oh no. Gotta stay.
Oh, they're both asleep.
Take it from here. Great. All right.
Great. He's dead. Cool.
Try me. Sloppy. You're mine. I'll end this.
Oh, limit break. Cross slash. On who? Who's staggered? This motherfucker.
You're out of luck.
Boom! Boom! Boom!
Let's finish this.
I'm gonna use an item to revive Aerith. All this asshole's down.
Be careful.
I'm gonna use an item to... Come on, work fucking faster, please.
Need a breather.
I can help too. Get him! Ha! This one's for you! Stay strong, okay?
Whatever.
Hey!
Why don't you lead the way?
All the times.
Blizzard, that motherfucker.
Get him! Buckle
Get ready.
just a full-on batter-up swing in his face. After this battle, I'm gonna switch that weapon out, but that's fucking funny.
Here it comes.
Here, come on. Come on. What are you doing?
This must be it.
Alright, great. Jesus.
Hey, you want to say a prayer too?
No thanks. I think you've got it covered.
No, so Nick, did you ever play the original Final Fantasy VII? Yeah, I did, but many years later on an emulator, and so it was never like my game of choice, you know. I always thought Chrono Trigger, when viewed through that lens, like played right next to each other, I thought Chrono Trigger was, you know, just a lot more, a lot better. Oh, there was a fucking bench right here. God damn it. Oh, I see, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't either until well into college. Like, I knew about these type of games and I actively avoided them. So I definitely feel you there. This is... I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this and then go back to a better weapon. Buster Sword. Old Faithful. Power wrist guards, I guess. And Aerith. Let's keep her with the star pendant. Why not? No. Spectral copy. We'll get rid of this. We'll get rid of this. We'll have lightning and prayer, healing, magic up, cleansing. Cloud will have, stop it. Cloud will have lightning. We'll have elemental. We'll have chakra and assess. Right? So what are the first strike? No, we're going to get rid of that. First strike, we're going to replace with steadfast block. Wait, is that really the only? Damn. All right, yeah. There. Oh, I didn't. Shit. I almost didn't do that. Lightning. Cleansing. Blah, blah, blah. What else can we add on Aerith here? Auto cure? Sure, why not? Okay, now we're good, I think. Can you let me out, please? Thank you. So yeah, these type of games, Final Fantasy VII is super important to a lot of people, and I get why. it was groundbreaking in a lot of ways. I don't. It didn't ever hit me like that, just because I saw it at the wrong time, saw it in the wrong context, I think. But I get why, and I honestly think that this is the better presentation.
Easy.
Do a little quick triple slash here.
That'll do.
That wasn't so bad.
So one of the things I like about this game is that, you know, you get XP and you level up and you get stats and whatever, what have you. Your stats get better as you level up. But each of your weapons gets XP as well. So every time you level up, you get a certain amount of points for every one of your weapons, and you can put points into each of these, and each one of them has a different role. Buster Sword is kind of balanced. It's kind of like an all-rounder. Iron Blade is more magic focused. Like you can see the stats there, it pumps up your magic a little bit more, and it initially starts with more slots. The Nail Bat is all about boosting your HP and critical hits. Everything about the only two things that the only three things you can upgrade on it are materia slots. And until very late, even post-game, none of the slots are connected, which makes it a very simple weapon. And everything else is HP boosts and enhancing critical hits. I never really use it. It's a very difficult weapon to use. It doesn't have a lot of travel to it. Like if you notice when I was fighting those things, I did the batter up swing. That's a unique animation for that weapon. And it keeps you in place, and it's kind of a long animation. Every other weapon kind of has a little bit more travel to it, like you're a little bit more mobile with it. So you'll see in the next fight I have with the good old trusty Buster Sword. So the other thing that I like here about the combat system that I didn't really get to use, I keep forgetting Aerith can do this, but everyone has like a special attack that they can do that's independent of like anything else. It's like their thing that you can do. Cloud switches forms. Cloud has a quick weaker form, and he can switch to a heavier form, which severely limits his mobility, but he strikes a lot stronger. Yeah, there's that big boy that we're about to fight. But when he blocks in that slow form, any attack that comes his way, he counters it. That's a big motherfucker is what that is. So we'll assess this and get
Allow me.
info. Chromauger. An autonomous robot discarded by Shinra. As part of its self-repair protocol, it used nearby scrap material to repair its body. It knocks down foes by swinging its arm with a wrecking ball attached. Normally, attacks do not affect its stagger gauge, but inflicting a certain amount of physical damage does make it susceptible to staggering. Furthermore, hitting its wrecking ball with magic attacks will quickly fill its stagger gauge. I didn't know that, and I fought it last night. Wow. So let's do
It's
that.
on you.
Here goes. That's it.
Spells Thunder, actually, Thundara on his Iron Spear.
Too bright? Here it comes.
You better get the fuck out of there, Earth! Spells, Thundara,
How shocking!
Cacao!
Go on!
You can stay there with Whirling Smokestack all you want, buddy.
Ha!
Alright, that's enough games from Eris for now. What abilities does she have? We'll keep this for what? Cloud.
Tagging out!
My turn.
Come on, focus thrust. Let's do this. Just give me a little bit more on the stagger gauge. Come on. Come on, buddy. Ow. Ow. I guess I have to hit it with some fucking... Oh, I'm silenced. God damn it.
Just go away!
Come on! For the love of good night. Come here. Come here. What are you doing? Fine. Put a little thunder on there. Hopefully that'll be enough. There we go. Aerith. Soul drain that motherfucker.
Thank you.
Abilities, Braver.
All right.
Whoops. Come here, man. Oops. That sucks.
That was close.
Jesus. He just whipped the shit out of her. Nope. Counter. Ow. Did not counter that. Whoopsie doodle. Did I put on revive? I did not. I don't think I have a revive yet. Phoenix down.
Okay, up and at 'em.
Spells. Kira. Yeah, Kira. Cloud.
You've got this.
Great. Let's do this.
I think this is a physical attack. Oh. No, it just...
Hey! Somebody help me out here?
It's time. It's limit break time. Cross slash.
You're as good as gold.
Come on. Come on.
One more shot!
What spells do... Let's get a barrier on Cloud. Actually, let's get a barrier on Aerith.
Come on. Take the lead.
I'll take care of him.
Woo!
This one's for you!
Throw out a prayer.
There.
You know what they say. You gotta pray just to make it today.
One more shot!
Woo.
Get him!
Oh yeah, this game was absolutely gorgeous.
This one's for you!
One into the other. Abilities. Arcane Ward.
Needs more magic.
Abilities, spells, Thundara, Iron.
You jittery? Another.
Oh! Let's do this.
Sorry about that, Aerith. That's a shame. Shame that happened to you. Well, you know, man, this is, it's fucking Square Enix.
Don't overdo it.
I mean, they don't...
Gotcha.
They don't do a ton, super well. Ow.
So it's my turn? That's it!
Okay.
Okay, then.
And defeat it while
Guess we
Cloud
should
was
look around.
unconscious, but alrighty. Is there a...
The guardian angel of the slums will collect your offering on behalf of...
Hey
the
man,
poor.
whatever works.
This must be one of her calling cards.
I don't see anything else interesting. Let's head back and tell him what we found.
To get a game that looks this good, running pretty flawlessly on the base I don't have a PS4 Pro. This is base PS4. To get it running this flawlessly, it's kind of a feat.
I can't believe it! You found one of her calling cards! This is the genuine article, I'm sure of it. Pinned by the angel herself!
So this is one of her famous warnings.
It's an incredible find! Oh, was that all?
Hold on. Looks like there's something else. A message. To the nosy Shinra reporter sniffing around, I was planning to teach you a lesson you would never forget. However, by the grace of your mercenary friend, you were spared that lesson. But next time he might not be around to save you. You would be wise to watch your step.
Not just a message from the angel, a warning.
If the Merc here hadn't bailed you out, that fiend in the scrap would have ripped you to shreds. Sorry about that, friend. Here I was, just trying to help you out. But instead, my kindness almost got you violently killed.
Now. No harm, no foul, right? In any case, I hope this narrowly averted tragedy won't discourage you from sharing information with me in the future.
Hey, everybody! The angel left another calling card! She's gonna rip off Don Corneo!
It's about damn time!
Don Corneo's no easy mark. I can't wait to see how this goes down.
Excuse me, I'm a reporter for the Daily Buzz and...
So much for my reward.
Here, why don't you take this? Oh, and no need to thank me. Let's just say it slipped out of that reporter's pocket. Can't call it theft if you're just claiming what you're owed.
Right,
Am I right? Well done, Mr. Merc. You certainly lived up to your reputation.
All right. Now we just got to turn in that other quest.
You're really leaving?
If I can stop running into things. When this game has a boss fight and there are multiple people involved, you can have a team of 3 people at once. That's like the max. And when you have a boss fight against, or a tough battle against multiple people, and you have multiple people, man, this combat just sings.
Who are involved with the ongoing investigation.
I like this.
The bombers are believed to have gone into hiding somewhere.
I'm really grateful for what you did. Here's your reward. I owe him a lot, maybe more than I can ever repay. And now I owe you a lot too. I know it's not much, but I hope it makes up for it a little bit.
We paid our respects to your wife, and we took care of those creatures.
Oh, that's such a relief to hear. I can't tell you how much it was weighing on my mind. I was beginning to think I might never be able to
Get some
visit
rest,
her
Nick. I'm
grave
glad you
again.
stopped by. It's always good to see you.
With my bad back and my legs, my whole body's a mess, frankly.
See you later.
I didn't think I could make it past the creatures. But I was prepared to die trying, and then you two came along. Still, I've got to face facts. Creatures or no, I can't keep making these trips.
Don't say that.
This is the graveyard key. Run it back to Moggy.
But I just told you about my legs.
Why don't you just give it back?
Okay. It'll cost you 5,000 gil, though.
5,000?
It's always money with you people. Fine. I won't ask you for anything else. I'll take your damned key and give it to the boy. It's downright depressing. What is the world coming to these days?
We probably ought to call it a day.
Getting late, huh?
You've been working so hard you lost track of time.
Had to. The pay sucked.
Because they didn't know if you were worth it yet. But now they do. Come on, let's go home.
Alright, so little Cloud wasn't being a dick there. I mean, Cloud is a dick, but he wasn't being a dick there just to be a dick. The old guy was kind of giving up, and by giving this exorbitant price, the guy was forced to kind of do things on his own. Kind of a tough love type thing going on. Let me see. Does Cloud? I don't have to do that right now. Materia. Actually, we just got a new thing. A studded bracer. 4010. What do I have now? Titanium. And that's linked. That's cool. Nice. I think that I'll give Tifa the titanium bangle. Wait, what? It's 26. So what is the... Oh, it's both. Okay. I need to give that to, what's his face? Barrett. Yeah. Perfect. It's only the first. God damn. Elemental materia takes so fucking long to level up. It takes so fucking long. Assess, barrier. Let's take barrier off there and do revive. Do I have a revive yet? That's why I don't have a revive yet. Okay. I had barrier on there, I guess. Okay.
It's an honor and...
Aren't you that merc I've heard so much about?
People hitting on Cloud.
Let's try and jump to the plate.
Oh, here for a checkup? Years ago, I aimed a big guy. Lately.
When is it gonna get dark around here?
You all right? You brought us such lovely flowers. Thank you.
Alright, so time to advance the plot a little bit and go on to a scene that that I kind of really enjoy, actually. I should. How much money do I have? 11. I should probably buy some more, some potion stuff. But we'll do that after this.
Wait a sec.
This is a really great scene. I love this scene.
So, you coming?
The language of flowers. I haven't talked about this, but I love the texture work on Cloud's Buster Sword. You can't really see it unless you get up super close. I mean, you can kind of tell, but if you get up really close, like, there's all these little scratches in the, I guess, black paint or whatever. It looks very worn and very used. It looks very real, which is fantastic. Anyway, cute scene.
You talking to the...
Shh. So, yeah. It was that kind of day. Let's go. Shouldn't keep Mom waiting.
Hey. What'd they say?
Good work today, guys. Kidding. They didn't say a word. But, you know... never mind. It's not like you'd believe me after all.
Probably not.
And here Cloud changes.
Tell me anyway.
Really?
Yeah.
Aerith's getting through to him. He's a little bit less of a dick.
It won't be much longer now. The flowers, they have something important to tell us. Something they need to share with us. At least, that's the feeling I get. But before they can, there's a final step that has to be taken. Otherwise, we won't hear them. Maybe I should just give up. Honestly, it's what I do best.
Could have fooled me. From what I've seen, you're no quitter.
Well, today's special. That's why I've been working my butt off.
What's so special about it?
Okay, time to go.
Learn to talk to her.
Did the flowers say anything?
Good work today, guys?
That's the spirit.
Learn to talk to her. Very, very good scene. Only somewhat marred by the fact that these flowers are either incredibly low poly, which is entirely possible, or once again the proper textures just refuse to load. So in terms of content, that scene was also super important. I'm not entirely sure what she meant by the flowers have something to tell us. It could be Sephiroth's plans for the impending doom of the planet. Could be that. But whatever it is specifically, it is very clear, and it will be made clearer later if I get this particular scene. It will be made very clear that Aerith knows at least a little bit, thanks to her connection with the planet, what is going on regarding basically this being a reboot or a remake. Aerith is aware of what is going to happen, what is destined to happen, aka what happened in the original game. She's at least obliquely aware of her part and her fate in it.
You're heading in already?
You were the one who suggested we come home, Jesus.
Yeah, that's enough for one day.
Where have you two been? I've been worried sick.
Sorry.
We got a little sidetracked.
Dinner's ready, in case you're wondering.
Ah, great.
But before we sit down, I want you to make up the guest room.
Gotcha. Take a load off, okay?
I really like this scene too.
Judging by those eyes, I'm guessing you're a soldier.
Ex-soldier.
I hate to ask, but would you leave tonight without any fuss, no questions? You boys made a trade, a normal life, for power. You can't have it both ways.
I'm back!
Good. Now, I hope you're hungry.
Starving, right?
Elmira is not awful. She has a very good reason for saying
I've
what
never
she
been
says.
so proud.
It's Cloud's mom!
The man you've become. Women must be hounding you day and night.
Not really.
You know, there's all kinds of temptations in the big city. I'd feel a lot better if I knew you'd found a good girl. One who'd make sure you didn't get into trouble.
I can take care of myself.
An older, more mature girl that could keep you on the straight and narrow, and tell you when you're being a silly goose. That's the perfect type for you, I'd say.
Don't want to overstay my welcome.
Yeah, so Elmira asked him to leave in the middle of the night just to get out of their lives. And one thing I like about Cloud is that he didn't get offended. He didn't get upset at her. He didn't, like, bark or talk back or anything. He was just like, okay, it's your house. Sneaking out. Try to sneak out of the house without letting Aerith spot you. Be careful not to bump into anything by accident. Aerith will notice if you make too much noise. So, this is really annoying just because it requires very precise movements, and this has what I call AAA game movement, where it has a very long wind-up animation for realism's sake. So very tiny, precise movements aren't this game's forte. But I really do like this. It's not really like a mini game per se, but just this little like task that they have you with is really funny.
You're leaving?
And I also like this scene too.
How do I get to Sector 7?
It's simple enough. Just cut through Sector 6. It isn't exactly safe, but you should be okay, seeing as you're a soldier.
Was one.
Promise me, you'll never talk to Aerith again. Please.
You got it.
Thank you.
Elmira knows very well that that soldiers are bad news. As we saw with Roche earlier, they don't have a good reputation for good reason, because a lot of them are fucking crazy. And like Elmira said, you traded a normal life for power. And with the shit Cloud has gone through, he knows that very well. That's exactly why he's fucked up. So, you know, he has no problem agreeing with her. I don't think any of the shops will be open. That sucks. Yeah, I don't even think Chadley's there. No? Chadley's? Oh, we'll see. Oh, hey, the item shop's open. Sweet.
A merc, huh? See anything you like?
Let's see. Items. Let's get 11 of them. Let's get 3 regular potions. Okay, what is that? 2. We can sell that. We can sell that, and we can sell that.
See ya.
Glad they were open. Shit. So we're now we gotta leave town and leave town in the dead of night to leave Aerith behind and go about our mission. And we won't see we won't see Aerith again for a very, very long time, and won't. Oh, dang it!
Well, look who it is. Talk about a coincidence.
There's no way she could have gotten ahead of us, so she's basically just Droopy Dog.
Why?
Because I'm not sick of you yet.
Lead on, then.
With pleasure.
Okay, pay attention.
Cloud? Is something wrong?
It's nothing.
So, we didn't even get a vision of the future with that, but Cloud did cry. You saw a single tear go down his cheek, which hasn't happened before. He's not exactly the crying type. And, the music that played during that little future headache was the music that the little tune that plays in the temple where Aerith gets killed, which explains the tear. So the game didn't show us whatever his vision of the future was, but whatever it was not just a
You can
vision.
see the sky.
They're still working on the new plate. I don't like this part of Midgar. Back when they were still building Midgar, there was an accident, and the plate fell. People had only just started moving in, so there weren't a lot living there at the time, but...
So yeah, it wasn't only a vision of the future, it was a vision with all the experience that comes with understanding what happened. You know, kind of like when you have a dream and a dream doesn't make sense, but it does impart the emotion that you're supposed to have. Like that.
And that's?
The underside of Sector 6, Wall Market. A real special place. But I'm sure you already knew that, right?
I didn't tell you? I enlisted pretty much right after I left home. Don't know much about this place, or any of the slums.
Well, it took a lot of people to build Midgar, and they all needed to blow off steam. So some traders built an entertainment district. Inns, shops, bars, the works. Folks started pouring in from all over. Business was booming, money was flowing, which attracted the attention of some guys who didn't much care for the law.
Now there isn't any.
Right. But instead of trying to solve the problem, the government decided to just wall it in. And that's how Walmarket began. Out of sight, out of mind, as the old saying goes. For the folks in charge, there's no better way to deal with it.
So it's like a giant veil.
Yeah. Want to see what's behind it?
Not really.
That's good. 'Cause I know a better way to get to Sector 7. One that, tragically, doesn't go through Walmarket. And it's just through this tunnel here. At least it was, back when I was a kid.
Yep. So I'm gonna fiddle with my materia real quick. Gonna get rid of lightning and throw on some fire instead. And with Aerith, she can retain lightning, I guess. Yeah, I'll keep the same. Fire. Yeah, why not? Barrier. Do I really not have revival? Battle intel. Contained Moogle metal. I love the music in this area. This area is just a fun time.
It's been like this, you know, ever since the plate fell.
And there's no other way?
It'll be an adventure. That was close. Stay back.
That's it. Let's do this.
All right, Aerith, you're up.
Finish it.
Right, my turn.
This area is very Chrono Trigger.
I'll protect you.
I'm pretty good at protecting myself, you know. Get him!
It's on you.
I'll take care of him.
Spells. Thundara.
One more shot! How shocking!
Ah, come on. Dodge that.
We'll make it quick. Too bright? See you around.
What's that?
A big arm. Kinda cute, don't you think?
cool in that one.
Oh, great. Someone's pulled up the ladder. I wonder if we can use this.
So in the original Final Fantasy VII, this was just a little path that you walk through, and the robot arms here were basically just
It's this way. Here's an idea. I'll hop on and you give me a ride.
They were just like floor texture that you just walked over.
I'll throw
and it
down
was
the
just this
ladder
path
for
you
you
went
to climb
through,
up
and then
after.
that was it. In this, they decided to spice it up a little bit and make these robot arms a thing that you can use, which I think is pretty cool. And I like their design. Whoops.
Piece of cake. Give me a sec. And here comes the ladder. Well, what did I tell ya?
This part is dumb but cute.
You did it.
Yeah.
All right, good enough. Let's keep on trucking.
Aerith is just too cute for words. I can't just... He's just the cutest.
Stop.
Did we wake it up? Stay back.
Oh, we need to assess it, I guess, right? Yeah, we need to assess it. After repeated attacks, the arm section goes into a rampage. Inflict a certain amount of damage to shut down rampage mode and fill its stagger gauge.
Don't overdo it.
I'm coming. That's it.
I forgot this thing. Loves fire. First thing I'm gonna do is cure the shit out of myself.
Keep it up.
Okay, never mind.
You okay?
It's okay. I'll do better. I tried. I really did.
For fuck's sake.
Come on. Still up for it?
Let's pretend that didn't happen. Stay back.
Uh-oh. Go ahead and give a barrier to Cloud, or to Aerith.
Bring it.
We've got to get through this.
Whatever.
This one's for you.
This is not great.
No need to panic.
Cool.
That was close. Hey!
Items.
I'm here.
This time.
One more shot.
Cure that motherfucker. There we go. Woo.
Can you
All
take
right.
over for
I
me?
got this.
Try this. Sorry.
Get him!
With that.
I'll show you what I can do.
Come on. Now you're in for it.
Stay strong, okay? Stay back! That was close. Go on!
Ow, 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 ow. Let me just get one of these off.
It's your turn.
Oh, I'm staggered. Okay, good. Aerith, use your magic, please. Okay, good. Cloud, limit break, cross slash.
Words?
Oh, that's weird. Used to be a way through here.
All right.
I wonder if someone blocked it off because of all the monsters that kept showing up.
Pretty dangerous place for kids to play.
Raised in the slums, remember?
You're tough.
That's supposed to be a compliment?
Two high potions, sweet. Go on, go on.
Leave this to me.
I don't think so.
It's on now.
Hey!
Let's finish this. Don't stop now.
I'll take care of this. Just a bit.
Got some mana back.
You've got this.
Hang back. All right, now. Anytime. See ya.
One and done. Kill. If I remember correctly, in hard mode it's 2,000, which is kind of funny because money is fucking worthless in hard mode.
Looks like a dead end.
Mega potion. Nice. Oh, and they got up. Who could have seen that coming? Yeah, I did assess these things earlier.
Yeah, keep it together.
I'm coming!
Oh, and Aerith is fucking silent.
Bring
cool.
it. I'm waiting.
Sorry, but you handle it. Stay back! Get him!
Going in.
Aerith can pray.
I'm feeling pretty weak.
Aerith, just fucking do it! Cool! We just lost because you didn't do what I asked you to do. Awesome. I appreciate it, Aerith. How about you do exactly what I tell you to do when I tell you to do it? I really do like that they're just like, just start over from the last battle, just immediately. You don't have to worry about save points or anything. That is the coolest. Alright, let's try this again.
You're dead. I see you. Take it from here.
I'll do what I can.
Can't do any fucking spells.
Stay strong, okay? You've got this.
My turn.
That's it.
You're mine.
Go on.
Thundara this motherfucker.
Too right.
I'm waiting.
Go on.
Get ready. I see you. Going in.
Aerith killed it before my limit break could do a single thing. Thanks. Thanks. I'm glad you were that effective in that moment and not earlier. That was a big boon to me. Wait. Going the wrong way. Move. Was this the dead end? Yes, this was the dead end.
Hey, I bet you can grab that container with the arm. Not half bad. So do you moonlight as a crane operator or something? Yeah?
Yeah, in Donkey's video about this, he was right on the money about the what he called the anime groans or whatever he said. It's very distracting.
Lucky for me, you'll make this easier.
Yes, ma'am.
Come on, Christ.
Well then, I'm gonna head down. Okay, Cloud, ready?
I wonder what that material is. Is that going to be revival?
Hold on a second.
Binding.
Gotcha.
That'll be useful.
Okay, right there. Hold on while I drop the ladder. Cloud, over here. Well, jumping's not an option, that's for sure.
Look.
Someone made a campfire.
They found a way down. So can we.
I never saw that little scene before because whenever a character in a video game says, Come, look! I always immediately resist them and go look everywhere else except where they want me to go. Cosmo Canyon. Alright. Music in this is so oh, there it is. There's a revival material. It's fucking 3,000, but shit. Yeah, let's go ahead and purchase that. That's a lot of fucking money. So I'm going to go ahead and
I've got this.
Don't you mean we've got this?
No escape. It's on you.
I'll take care of them.
Alright. Spells. Thunder. Thunder! Thundercats! Oh!
Sorry, but I gotta. How shocking! Stay back! Gotta go for it now.
Soul Green! Why are you running all over the place away from me? Stop it!
Whoa, not too fast, okay?
Got it.
Little rat. Antidotes are kind of useless in this. I'll be honest, like antidotes and other like status effect clearing spells, they're kind of pointless because they don't offer any resistance. So even if you unpoison somebody, they'll just get poisoned immediately again. In fact, now that I'm thinking out loud, I think Aerith has cleansing on her, and fuck that. Actually, yeah, so the third tier of this is resist, where you can resist status effects. But it takes a long time to get there. And it's pretty much the only useful spell in this scenario. So, binding, sleep. Yeah, we need to start leveling this up. We need to level all this shit up, honestly. Prayer is almost there. Auto cure, we can get rid of that. We can get something else cool in here. Wind. Barrier. Wind. Sure. A little late to do that after the fighting the drakes, but whatever. Whatevs. Actually. Let's get rid of lightning for now and put on fire. Let's replace the fire on clouds with small, because we don't need him to cast fire, we just need the fire on his Buster Sword. So there we go.
Anybody around? Guess it's just us.
It's still warm.
Should we relight it? Have our own campfire?
I need to get back. Besides,
Looky here, boys! Caught us some burglars!
Coming into our homes
I love
and
these
stealing our
guys.
shit, doing crimes.
They show up on multiple
I'd
times.
say we're owed compensatory damages.
Composite. I don't get it.
How stupid can you be? It's crazy simple. Compensatory damages is like, it's like compensation for damages.
Oh yeah, that's what you get when you, when somebody else.
we haven't done anything wrong.
Yeah, we were just passing through.
Oh, a likely story.
Okay, what do you want?
Nothing but our due recompense, that's all.
Due recompense, due recompense,
Due recompense? No shit for brains, due recompense. It's like, compensatory damages.
Of course,
damages, recompense. I get it. Simple as that.
I think we've heard enough.
Yeah. Oh, I gotta assess these guys. Shit.
Allow me.
They all have their own role. Oh shit, he's stunned.
So it's my turn?
Oh, he stole fucking Gil from me. Little asshole. Alright, have a little fire, Scarecrow.
How's this?
I love this song too. This is very Sonic. Let's put him to sleep.
I think you need more sleep. Get him! This one's for you!
Got him.
Okay, guys, whatever you do, don't move.
Don't look. Just don't look.
I'm dead. I'm super dead.
They're playing dead. They're like, he kicked our ass. Let's just sit here and think about what we did.
Shit! Let's get the hell out of here!
Wait, you guys! Don't leave me! I'm coming!
That's funny.
Random question, but why did you quit being a soldier?
That is random.
You don't have to tell me if you don't want to. Did you have any soldier friends? Any war buddies?
No. Not really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll find out much later why Cloud quit being a soldier. Oh dear.
Huh? What we got here? Fresh meat to test our new toy on. That's what.
I need to assess all these guys.
I'll show you what I can do. Get him! That's that.
One more shot!
Abilities. Let's do some arcane wards.
Let's get serious.
And then for spells, I took off thunder, which was a mistake, but all right.
That it?
You're burning up. Another. Tagging out.
Let's do this.
Come on. Fuck.
I'm coming.
Ow. Ability, Sorcerer's Storm.
Backing off a bit.
Yep, that's why we have it.
It's your turn.
Cloud, come on. Come on, buddy.
Let's do this.
I'll show you what I can do.
Not looking good.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Cut! This one's for you!
Spells. None of those really help. None of those really help either. I mean, Prey might do a little bit. Fig.
That'll do! Just go away!
Ow. Let me get back in my little safe spot here. Cure.
No big deal.
Fyra. Actually, before we do that, Cloud. Triple slash.
That'll do.
And then... Whoops. Braver. And Aerith will cure you again. Okay,
Why don't
good.
you lead the way?
Oh!
Here goes. Get him!
Let's go.
That's a time. Okay, I honestly can't remember when the next, like, bench is. I think we'll be fine, though. I don't think there's much combat from here on out. What I do know is that we're about to get one of the most useful materias in the entire game right over there.
Stupid ladders. Always out of reach. Okay, Cloud. Heading down. You're in charge of the arm. Got it?
So now we've got 2 arms to deal with.
It's this way.
Ugh. Excuse me. After we get through this puzzle, and I think through this cutscene that's coming up, I think we're at Wall Market, the next big section of the game. It's perfect timing. Magnify.
Gotcha.
So what Magnify does is when it's attached to another materia by way of a connected slot, when it's connected by way, when Magnify is connected by a connected materia slot, whatever materia it's connected to now has the option to hit everybody on screen instead of just a single target. This includes heal. So now Magnify is basically the only way to have a heal all other than the prayer materia. It is incredibly useful, and really what you need to do in the main game, like before hard mode, what you need to do is just throw materia on heal and throw it on either Aerith or Cloud or whoever your healer is, and just fucking forget about it. And that's the real jam right there.
Cloud!
Actually, this reminds me of this music reminds me of a couple of Mega Man tracks too. Like this reminds me of like a Mega Man track that you would see in either like Mega Man 8 or Mega Man X4. I can't think of a specific track right now, but it just reminds me of that. I like doing this.
Loud?
In late game, Magnify Magnify is obviously still useful for heals, but since your mana is very limited,
Thanks for the lift. I'll have that ladder down for you in a sec.
yeah, since your mana is very limited in your mana is limited in hard mode, since it is so limited, you can pair Magnify with an offensive element. Oh, that's funny.
That went pretty well.
Sure did.
Huh? Wait a minute. Did you just...
Nope.
He's embarrassed.
Don't worry. We'll be on the same page next time.
What are you talking about?
I'm sorry, okay?
You can put MP absorption materia and Magnify on the same element. Like I'll explain what I mean, because I've got to equip Magnify anyway. So like if I was going to do it with Cloud, I could do Magnify with Fire, and then do MP Absorb with another Fire materia where Assess is right now, and like the damage spread over a bunch of enemies, the fire damage spread over a bunch of enemies can really boost your mana pool. And usually there's no other way to fill it mid-battle. Little trick there, but let's see. Assess, Revival, Chakra, Steadfast Block. How can we... So much stuff that needs to be leveled up. We'll get rid of Fire because I believe Cloud has that. So we'll go ahead and set the Magnify. Expand range of link materia, effect reduced by 60% when expanded. Yeah, so it expands when it spreads it out. It also dilutes it, but as you level it up, the spread out dilution lessens, and also now that I have Magnify, I really don't need Prayer. And also there are several things that enable, there are several things out there that enable you to there's several things that enable you to like boost healing. Like there's accessories that boost healing. There's there's several skills you can get with a couple of staffs that boost healing. So that dilution from being spread out can easily be negated. So yeah, best pairing right here. Let me see. I feel like I need another. Let's get lightning in there. Yeah, let's do it. I really need more materia slots. And we're already over time. So I know we're already over
Hold
time.
it right there, lovebirds! You want to pass through our territory, then you gotta pay the toll!
Go on!
No holding back. That's that.
So let's see, spells. See, and you have the little icon next to cure, and that means that cure will be applied to both of us. So let's try it out.
Keep it up.
Yeah, see, not bad. And let's go ahead and... Oh, they're still all alive. I thought I killed them all, but whatever. Actually, fuck that. Let's just go ahead and fucking nuke these motherfuckers. Ah, that fucking obliterated those dudes.
Good night.
Guess what you get? A sorceress storm! Boom!
We made it! Smell the fresh air?
Make sure I'm not missing anything. Let me go through, Jesus.
Cloud, up top!
Kabam!
All right, there it is. The gate to Sector 7.
Looks shut. How do we open it?
More importantly, how about we take a break? Sound good?
No. I don't have time
Up there looks nice. Come on. You know, a long time ago, I used to sell flowers here.
Oh, yeah?
Very cute.
So, Cloud, you were a soldier first class, right?
Yeah.
Weird.
Really? What's weird about it?
Nothing. Just that you were the same rank.
Huh? As who?
The first guy I ever loved.
And who would that be?
What's his name? I probably know him.
Are you okay?
Ah, future headache. Preventing him from hearing what she said.
Wow. Your eyes.
Oh. It's 'cause of the Mako. All soldiers have them.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I'm bumming you out. We should go. Gotta look forward, not back.
So, I wish there was more like fun playgroundy stuff to do here, but it still is pretty fun. You can do this. Whee! So that little scene right there, Aerith did indeed have a previous relationship with you can do this too. Whee! Cloud did in fact have a previous, or Aerith did have a previous relationship with a soldier first class, just like Cloud is, named Zack Fair. And you saw her say his name there, although you didn't hear it because of Cloud's future headache, but she said Zack. Now, if Aerith, the reason Cloud had a future headache that incapacitated him right there was to prevent Zack, or to prevent Cloud from hearing the name Zack, because Zack Fair was Cloud's mentor. And Zack's death is what caused Cloud to not be a soldier anymore and abandon being a soldier. And Cloud kind of, the reason Cloud looks like he does is he basically copied everything Zack did, and after he died decided to live his life for him. But as per the normal flow, quote unquote, of the first game, or rather the original game, Cloud is not supposed to know Cloud is not supposed to find any of this out this soon. And so his little future headache there was designed, struck him specifically to prevent him from hearing her say the name Zack. So a little bit of clue towards the eventual ending. But this is a good place to stop. We're already a little bit over. I don't like to go over 2 hours very often. This is a good stopping point. This is where the chapter begins to diverge a little bit. So thanks for joining me. Appreciate Nick stopping by, seeing what the game's like. Always enjoy Nick stopping by. And I might be back even later tonight. We'll see. I don't know. I may maybe do another stuff, but it's a big old major fun chapter about to happen. A bunch of fun stuff. So not a whole lot of combat, but just a lot of fun. So see you then, guys. Bye.